Looking for a boat that combines luxury with exceptional performance? Take a look at this Highfield 560 Sport. Welcome back to the Rudder. My name's Brooke, and thanks to Northside Marine, I'm here at the beautiful Broadwater, and I'm going to take you on a walkthrough of this Highfield 560 Sport. This luxurious boat combines a rigid inflatable hull with exceptional performance. Now, it's 5.86 meters long and has a beam width of 2.5 meters. It supports up to 115 horsepower, which is what is on the back of this one now. So it's perfect for accommodating 12 passengers easily. This is the Hypalon version, which is great for UV resistance and perfect in the harsh marine conditions in Australia. This one here, you've got the beautiful ivory and black, but it comes in a number of different colors as well. Let's take a look under the hull. Starting at the hull, we've got a powder coated aluminium hull with a keel rub all the way along underneath, which protects the vessel when you're coming ashore. I just want to explain to you a little bit about the shape of the tubes. The hull shape is designed so that the water deflects away and keeps your passengers dry. If the water does come up to the tubes, you've got a concave rub rail here which deflects the water even more. Great design, keeps your passengers nice and stable and comfortable whilst underway. Now, before we jump on board, I just wanted to show you a couple of more things about the exterior. At the bow here, you've got a step tread so that your passengers don't have to step on the tubes while jumping on board, and it's nice and safe for passengers. You've got a retractable cleat, so again, your passengers don't kick their toes. You've got nav lights moving along the side. Now you can see that there's welded handles the entire way down the boat, which is again for safety reasons. And you've also got a number of handles for maneuverability when you are up on the land. All right, let's jump on board and take a look. I thought I'd set the boat up a little differently just to show you its versatility. This is set up as a day bed with these extra cushions. So there's a number of different seating configurations in the bow area. As I said, you've got a sun pad here, which is quite relaxing. And all of these cushions stack away under the console. Quite light, and these are actually water resistant, so it can be sprayed off when you get salt or sand all over them. There you have it. And an additional storage section here under the console, and this is actually where your batteries and electrics are, so you can access the back of the console if you wanted to install any additional accessories. Okay, so with the daybed tucked away, this is probably the ideal spot. This is a performance boat. This boat goes quite fast, and you'll see when Damien does a performance review. So you want to feel secure. There are the grab rails here, which you would need because you do get quite fast speeds. There's also the grab rails on the side, and the other position is with a lovely backrest facing the captain. Don't know that I'd be wanting to sit in this position while you're flying along, but yeah, it's another option whilst you're floating around, fishing, all those sorts of things. Talking of this bow seat, let's take a look what's under here. So it clips on nicely, so it's not going to blow away, and it's got a little latch lifting it up, and underneath here is some more storage where you insert the fuel. Moving down the boat, there are two sides of the boat, obviously. Now down the port side, it is a little bit wider. The console is offset slightly. You can move around on the starboard side, not as much room, and you probably would have to jump up on the tubes to do that. Beautiful diamond-shaped sea deck as you transit down. Now, the 560 Sport comes with the option to put a T-top on. This one is actually a soft one. It makes it a little bit lighter, so improved performance. It's really solidly built. And again, whilst you are at the helm, there's lots of places for you and your passengers to grab on. Now, speaking of the helm, it's really comfortable setup. You've got a bolster seat here that flips down, depending on if you want to sit down or stand up. And it is quite comfortable because you've got a nice footrest if you want to pop your feet up there for extra stability. All right, let's take a look at the helm here. You've got a USB charging port here, which does have a lock system so it doesn't fly open whilst you are adventuring. This is your horn so that you're scaring off those pesky jet skiers. So you've got quite a large space on the console for a GPS and a Yamaha engine control. You've got a couple of cup holders. Great addition here, charging point for your phone. This one also has the wraparound perspex, so you are protected in from the elements a little bit from the spray and the wind. You've got the touch panel lights there for your nav lights and courtesy lights and underwater lights. Throttle control, and again another handle which makes it nice and secure for your first mate. Under the helm seat there are a couple of extra storage compartments. In under here you can pop some sun cream or those sorts of things. I probably wouldn't put anything that's of any worth because it's not super locked in and secure. You've also got a section under here with a bungee strap so you can pop your Highfield esky under there and keep your fish or whatever your lunch nice and cool. Just before we move to the stern area, I just want to emphasize once again that they've got safety number one, and this is, again, it's an adventuring boat, so it's solid, there's lots of grabs. All right, so we're at the stern of the boat here, and this could comfortably seat probably 3 adults. Again, handles everywhere, and you've got a lovely little table spot to pop your lunch if you're gonna make a sandwich. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 5 cup holders and another charging point there for your guests to charge their devices. This pushes down nicely and pops away so it's out of the way for your guests. This seat's quite large. I'm assuming there's a fair bit of storage area under here. And lifting it up, yeah, the largest storage space on this Highfield. And yeah, you do have the capacity to carry 12 passengers, so there obviously needs to be somewhere for them to throw their towels and bags. So that's quite a large spot there, and it's nice and secure. All right, let's step down the back to see what the options are that we've got down here. Okay, we're at the stern, and the beautiful black striking color has continued, and we've got a sports bar here so that you can tow for all your water sports, and we've also got a telescopic ladder, and the swim decks have got that continuation of the sea deck to make it nice and safe and grip for your passengers to jump off and on board when you're swimming the summer afternoons away. The other thing we've got here, which is super handy when you're tying off when you're pulling into a marina, is you've got a cleat here and it doesn't get in the way. It's a really great spot. It means you don't have to tie off to the handles down at the tubes. So you've got a cleat to tie off onto on both sides of this sports bar, which makes it really easy when you pull into a marina. I just want to note that when you do move around this boat, there is always a grab point, so you always feel super safe. And I think that's about it. So there you have it. That's a quick walkthrough of everything this Highfield 560 Sport has to offer. Now there's only one thing left to do. Let's see how this baby rides. So if you want to see how this vessel performs, Damien's going to take us on an efficiency and a performance drive to see what this 150 horsepower can get up to. Thanks so much to Northside Marine for allowing us on board this beautiful vessel, and we'll see you next time on the Rudder.